Okay, lucky enough to be here with Sydney Thunder coach Chandika. An important time coming up. We've got 5 players currently signed. Tell us a little bit about those players.
We have 5 players already signed up. We got 2 good batsmen and wicket-keeper and all-rounder and spinner with us. So that's a good starting point.
It's going to be a time now up until the announcements of our signings where you're going to have to look at who you've got, who's available. What sort of players you're looking at the moment?
Yeah, I'm particularly looking at the players who have played last year with Thunder. I'm trying to retain some of the players like Dirk Nannes, Usman Khawaja. Both of them performed very well last year. So that's key for us to keep them with Thunder. For the fans' point of view as well as a strength of the team. Young, exciting talent like Garinda, Sandhu, Chris Tremaine. We're talking to all these guys at this stage.
And have you got an overall strategy for this next few weeks in terms of filling out the squad? How are you looking at fill those spots beyond those players?
Yes, I'm looking at a little more stability this year with batting. That's where I think we need to make an improvement. If we can put decent total on the board, I think we are very competitive. So we're looking at getting a solid batting unit into Thunder this year.
And have you identified any positions within that squad, bowling, keeping, opening batters, etc., that you really need to think about changing from last year or finding players for those positions?
I think it's important that we get balance right. We get how we want to play the game, and that's depending on the players available, and then look at their strength, and then come to a particular game plan depending on the opposition. But overall, I'm looking at strengthening the top order. We get a good start is vital. And then have a good bowling unit, that very mean bowling unit that we can keep the opposition certain distance where we can be comfortable chasing down or defending. Especially playing at home, it's a ground that Eni said is a ground that low scoring last 2 years, and hope to improve that as well. But if that's going to be the same, that's important that we got a good bowling attack as well.
You're going to have to fill some international players. That's going to be a big decision. What's the process from here on in terms of looking at the internationals?
Yeah, at this stage, the international players, we have 2 places to fill. All depend on the BBL calendar, how the matches fitting in, depending because of the international schedule as well. At this stage, my idea is to go 1 batter, 1 bowler overseas. To balance the team and complement the players that we have at this stage. So international players, I think that's where we are at. We can't give anything more at this stage because we don't know the schedule.
And how important is it that our squad does represent the west of Sydney?
I think it's very important that already we have talking to 2 players that's important for in terms of Western Sydney region. One is Usman Khawaja and the other one is Garinda Sandhu, both from that region. And we have already signed Scott Quiet and Luke Duran. So I think it's a fairly good representation from Western Sydney.
And for the Thunder fans out there, what sort of cricket, what style of cricket can we look forward to this year in terms of the team playing?
Definitely, we're going to play exciting brand of cricket and try to win games. Definitely, stability is one thing that I have identified. Like we need stability on and off the field. So we really, I'm confident that we will get a good roster to play that way.
And for all those members and fans out there, it's so vital that we get a big turnout today in ANZ Stadium because the players absolutely love the support of a big crowd.
I think that's key, especially at home, getting good support. If you can fill the ground with green, and that's ideal. That's our ultimate support that we can players can get from the fans. So I'm hoping that fans come in numbers to support. For any sports, it's winning is key. I think if we start winning at home, that we will get a lot of support at NSL.